Hello there. I am documenting my rose growing tactics because I see that a lot of people have not done this on YouTube yet. I've only found one really useful site, and so I'm going to do it myself. So these are peat pots. They are Jiffy refill professional greenhouse pots where you just add water and they blow up. For about a month I put these seeds in a paper towel and I kept them in this airtight lid, and that's supposed to it's supposed to fake winter. I think it's called stratification. Those are my seeds right now. I've taken them out. I've had them out of the fridge for about 2 days, 48 hours, to get used to the warmth. On this side over here I have autumn rose, and I started those 11/18, so I probably had them in for a little more than a month. They say 4 to 6 weeks. And on this side over here is the black Baccara, or Baccara, I always get those confused. So I boiled some water, and I boiled some filtered water, and I'm going to use those to start up the peat pot. So, okay. So I put some of the water in there already, but I wanted you to see how quickly this, I don't know if you can see this, how quickly the water is absorbed in these pots. See, it's already absorbed. These things soak up water like crazy. See how the water recedes away? They're supposed to get to be about like an inch or so. I just like to fill it up to make sure that they get all the water that they need. They should blow up, and yeah, some of them are bigger than others because I watered the tops so that they can expand. They're definitely soaking up water. Put some here and here so they get some, and I let the water cool off for a bit because I felt like it was way too hot for this plastic container. And the water is still receding. Okay, so now that these pots are pretty much expanded, I'm going to go ahead and put my seeds in. Just make sure I keep these lined up. And I love the way these peat pots smell. That's just pure dirt. So I'm going to put one seed. See this little tiny seed? I got these off of Amazon from a lady. I'm going to put that in there. Just put it 1/8 of an inch down. So I'll put one of each of these in here like that. And this is warm water, and I'm going to leave these uncovered because they're really, really wet. And I have to figure out some kind of topping to put on them because I don't want the mice to get at my seeds. Okay, so now I've planted all the seeds. You can see here, these are, and by the way, these are peat pellets, not peat pots. It's still peat, but I misnamed them before. So I have here the autumn rose is on this side, and I have the black Baccara on that side. And I'm going to leave these here. You can see that they're very wet, so I'm letting them air out right now. I'm using this airtight container again. I'm going to put this over him just to create like an airflow. And I do have some seeds left over. I bought these seeds off of Amazon from a lady called Dorothy, and she left me instructions that said how to use the stratification process, and that these seeds are going to germinate in about 30 to 60 days. She apparently doesn't want any negative feedback, so I'm going to make sure not to give that to her. They're seeds. You can't always tell, you know, if they're going to come up good or not. So what I have is she gave me 6 of the black Baccara seeds, and these are, I'm sorry, no, 6 of the autumn rose seeds, and she gave me about 12, I think, of the black Baccara. So I put 6 in here, and I'm gonna, or actually I put a lot more because I put 2 of the smaller seeds in one pot, and I'm gonna put these in one of my other planters to see if the dirt makes a difference over the peat pots. And this is my little area for gardening in my apartment. I live in Harlem. And just to give you a quick overview of what else I'm growing, I have, I'm trying to keep the camera steady because the last video was really shaky. That is my edamame. Those are my house plants, which I think are referred to as pothos. That little pot over there is garlic that has shooted up, and I've already used those in eggs. I have my huge potato plant here, which is, I just threw a potato that was growing eyes from my countertop. I just threw that in a small container, and these shoots have grown literally an inch, if not 2, per day. So I made this little stand out of galvanized steel and duct tape. Yeah. These are my tomato plants, which are, there were quite a few in there, but some of them didn't survive. I think in the transplanting process I accidentally killed the root system, but I have more over here. Those are my, that's how I started them. I started those in actual peat pots. That is some type of wildflower growth. That is, I think, my dying pothos. No, sorry, one of my other cabbage plants, which I think I put in a too big container too quickly. These are my thriving cabbage plants. That's an aloe vera over there. I've got sweet pea over there. Here is either mint or spinach. I didn't label it correctly when I put the, so I have my painter's tape with all my labels on it, and I don't remember which one that was, so that wasn't right. And my onions finally came up. We'll see how those go. And I have some coleus over there. That's the pretty house plants with the red rim around the edges. And I have over here my spider plant. I had some wildflowers and borage over there, but I don't think it liked that container. I'm probably just going to use that as a holder for other plastic containers because I don't think it breathes well because of that shellac that's got on the outside. And I have my cat palm. I think that's a cat palm. It's a really small palm, but it's pretty. I love it. And that's my growing area here in the living room. And I'll show you one more plant that I have in my bedroom. And this is my sweetie pie in the bedroom. That's Ping over there, the little duck. And this is a rose plant that I saved from Pathmark. It was sitting in the stationery aisle where the pens and the papers were. I guess somebody decided they wanted it at one point in time, but then they didn't, so they just put it on the shelf. So I took it home. It's got so much glitter on it, I feel bad, but it must be happy because it's starting to bud. And those are opening in the back over there, and there's a little one right over there to the left. Hi, Ping! But that's my rose that I bought. I don't know how much it was, but it looked lonely and it needed help, so I took it. And those are my plants. Thank you for watching. I will be back in a week to show you what the progress is.